Hey everyone, this is TJ with F&P Wargaming, and I just want to do some tips and tricks. Basically, after round 1 of the Escalation League, I noticed how hard it is sometimes to play with a brand new army, even if you're a beginner or a vet, because you've never played with the army before. So I came up with a couple things I wanted to talk about that hopefully will help make your gameplay better and help you out in the long run. So the first thing is, man, read your codex. For everyone out there, it's so important to read that codex, especially playing like small point games when you're first starting your army. Is you only have a couple units out there. You should really read all your special rules, know the weapon profiles, all that kind of good stuff. And doing that I think will help the flow of the game, and that's kind of the most important thing, because when you're looking up rules and you don't know a certain rule and stuff like that, it slows down gameplay and it's not as much fun. And the most important thing about playing 40k is playing with your friends and having a lot of fun. The second thing that it works for me, but when I write out my army list for the first time, I put pen to paper. I write down how many points each thing is. Thunderhammer's this much. Cyclone missile launcher's this much, because I don't know. For me, it helps my memory and with point cost and what I'm actually putting in my army. And y'all may want to try it. I know there's a lot of army building programs, a lot of stuff you can build your list with, but for me, it works really well and it helps in the long run, I think. The last thing I want to talk about is make a cheat sheet. In the back of the codex, there's they have the cheat sheet for the entire army. But when you're playing like small point games and you got like 2 or 3 units out there, make an individual cheat sheet for each one. I do an Excel spreadsheet where I put down, the units, and I put down special rules and stuff like that, so I can glance over and be like, okay, so this squad can do this, they have Relentless, they have Split Fire, those kind of things. And so it'll help remind me when I'm actually in the flow of the game what those units can do. Another good thing is that I saw a guy, it was probably one of the best ideas I've ever seen. He actually has an index card, and on the index card he has the weapon profile, the stat line profile of his models, any special rules, and all those special rules were written out. And oh my god, when I watched him play, for him to move his models and doing all that kind of stuff and then shooting, everything was right there in front of him. Man, it really made the game go along really smoothly, even though he was playing a brand new army that he never played before. It just really helped out a lot. Those are things I noticed, playing a brand new army, and I hope it can help beginners, vets, whoever. But continue watching the channel, guys. Go ahead and subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate everything.